1892, Columbus Day, filed from somewhere between the archives and the American subconscious, where half-finished monuments and abandoned civic holidays linger as an indication of unresolved chapters in national memory. Columbus Day is our national Rorschach assessment. Show it to anyone and you'll get something different. A parade, a protest, an ethnic pride march, a constitutional debate, or a family argument. Over the past 230 years, the holiday has shifted constantly alongside America's changing identity. It's an icon of national values, clashes, and contradictions. Picture the United States in 1792. A new nation, still formed by the Revolution, searching for a hero unmarked by monarchy or old-world aristocracy. The Tammany Society selected Columbus as a patriotic figure, if imperfect, to serve a symbolic purpose in a defining moment. Of course, they polished him. They sanded down the rough edges faster than Congress hides a spending bill. But myth-making is what young nations do. It's their comfort food. Italian Americans, pushed to the margins and denied opportunities, saw Columbus as a symbol of belonging. By 1866, New York's Columbus Day Parade became a declaration of their citizenship and visibility. The struggle for recognition grew throughout the century, defined by violent backlash in 1891 when a lynch mob murdered 11 Italian immigrants in New Orleans. In response, President Benjamin Harrison declared that the 1892 Columbus Day was an act of diplomatic damage control rather than a celebration. Schools created rituals to teach about national unity. The complicated international context behind the holiday, however, remained unspoken. After schools adopted rituals, the holiday's status shifted again. Colorado codified it in 1905 and then established it as a statutory holiday in 1907. What had commenced as a voluntary ethnic celebration was now drafted into civic service. That's how government myth machines work. Find a story, slap a statute on it, call it heritage. Moving into the 1930s, another transition occurred. The Knights of Columbus were lobbying so persistently that the Capitol's marble columns probably whispered Hail Marys at night. Congress finally gave in. FDR signed the deal. In the middle of the Great Depression, America needed something, anything uplifting enough to distract from soup lines. Columbus, freshly buffed, did the trick. A new holiday function emerged in 1942. FDR pulled his boldest move. He used Columbus Day to rescind the enemy alien label slapped on Italian Americans. In one stroke, the state erased the target it had painted. Awkward? Absolutely. However, in hindsight, it served as a clumsy apology for civil liberties, wrapped in patriotic packaging. By 1968, as the country changed again, Congress shoved Columbus Day into the Monday Holiday Act, the bureaucratic equivalent of sweeping your controversial mementos into a labeled storage bin. The country began to reckon with the difficulties of Columbus Day. Historians and indigenous communities pointed to the harm, displacement, and cultural losses tied to European conquest. This wider narrative stressed the costs often ignored in celebrations and stressed that liberty must include everyone. Today, some states observe Columbus Day, others honor Indigenous Peoples Day, and some do both. This variety reflects federalism's flexibility, but also the nation's ongoing negotiation with its past. Columbus Day remains a mirror for the nation, steadily offering a more candid reflection as the country continues to re-examine its history. The holiday reveals some uncomfortable but necessary truths. Myths unify, and they sand off the inconvenient bits. Marginalized groups often use culture as armor. Government symbolism is justice's cheapest knockoff. Free societies revise the record without torching the library. We need to tell an honest, plural, evidence-based truth and trust the American experiment to grapple with complexity. A real discussion of history is necessary and rewarding. Columbus Day provokes questions about how meaning is constructed, who shapes national narratives, and whether the country can move toward the ideals embodied in its founding documents. If this country can keep this important and open debate active and free, the true legacy of Columbus Day will be its constitutional contribution to ongoing self-examination.